guys.
Alright guys, we're here to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader, and this one is a request from the band, actually from the lead singer of the band, Scarlet. She reached out, sent us an email asking us to check out a video called Bossbitch. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that the song is called Bossbitch is exactly the reason why I'm sitting here right now with him to check it out.
I knew it.
If you have, I was gonna say the cojones, but she doesn't have cojones, but if you have the fortitude to call your song Bossbitch, which kind of implies that she considers herself
a boss bitch.
I have to check out that song. I have to check out that video. I think it's like the right thing to do here.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, by the way, I didn't check anything into the band. I have no clue.
We just know boss bitch.
I just have a feeling that she's gonna boss bitch us around during this video and during this song. So I figured let's just go into this, you know, and God help us all. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Open surgery, gasoline battle scene, die internally. Fuck you up with a cup of diversity. Fuck you bitch, fuck you bitch. Massive attack, no turning back. Time to react, I'm MMA, bad bitch crazy. Suck my dick, God is gay. Massive attack, digest the throne, this is what you get. No need to gamble your lungs in the bed. Give you the bullet, you watch your roulette. That game you play. You're making me sick, goddamn toxic. I'll put on a laser. Welcome to the zone of the other side. What you gonna do when you hear us come? Eternal laser. What you gonna do when the war is won? What you gonna do when you hear us come? Taking this industry, heavy artillery coming for ya, and you let me down. This is our town, out and around and round. Not a democracy, cannibalistic, matriarchy. You play, I crush, you play. You're making me sick, goddamn. What you gonna do when you hear us come?
I didn't even realize there were 3 female singers in the band. I thought there was only 1. But
Yeah.
wow. All right. Well, what did you think of this? This is very different.
Very, very different. Very different from what I thought.
Oh, okay, so like that begs the question. What did you think?
Well, you said lead singer, female lead singer. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just gonna be, one female lead singer and then like she's bitching around the rest of the band or something like that.
Okay.
Right? That's kind of what I thought.
That's where you went. All right.
Obviously, that's not what I got.
See, I thought kind of like in this moment. That's kind of where my mind went. And it's not that far off. It's
Not that far off. Yeah, really, not that far off. Kind of
No,
like
it has a little bit more of an industrial vibe to it.
especially the chorus has more of an in this moment.
The chorus definitely has more of an in this moment
was
vibe.
probably my favorite part of the song was the chorus because it.
You're not a big fan of the hip hop, of the rapping?
No.
Okay,
No.
fair enough.
That's where you lost me.
That's where
That's where you lost me.
That's where.
I'm very sorry, but that's kind of where you lost me.
That's where the signal went down.
Yeah. I was rising in my chair. I'm like, okay, and then I kind of just sunk back into my chair, and then the chorus kept coming, and I'm like, okay, like.
But the chorus kind of made up for that, in my opinion.
It made up for it, but it's not like I'm gonna overlook it. It's not like
You're being a boss bitch about it.
I'm being a boss bitch, I'm getting my inner boss bitch about the.
Okay, hey, listen, you're here to give your fair opinion, and that's fine. I don't know, man. It's kind of sounds weird what I'm going to say because I'm so critical of, for example, Equilibrium using rap lines in the middle of their songs is something that I completely dislike. Like I don't hate it, but I really dislike it. You know what I mean? But this one I didn't mind.
Really?
No, I didn't mind because first of all, I felt like you went. It didn't feel out of place.
The first
Let's
time,
start by that. It didn't feel out of place.
It wasn't that, like, for me, I overlooked it because it wasn't even that long.
No, it's not that long.
But the second time where she was just sitting in the chair and, like, having a spasm and doing it, I was like, okay, like, I don't know if this was needed.
The spasm or the rapping?
Both.
Okay, fine.
Both.
I'm just being 100% honest with you. While I'm not a huge fan of that, right? This track worked well with the track. Okay, to me, and I hate the harp on Equilibrium. I feel like I'm kicking them while they're down.
You're using them as like
they're my clutch for when I don't like something. They're my clutch. They're my go-to.
They're the go-to resemblance.
They're my go-to. So I hate doing it. I really do. But what I'm saying is, I feel like when they use it in their tracks, it kind of feels out of place. Like the song is super heavy,
but it kills.
And then suddenly there's a guy like
rapping. No, because that's what it just kills.
There's like I was gonna say MC Thunder, but MC Thunder doesn't rap. But
if MC Thunder raps, I'm fine with
You're
it.
fine with that. Okay, so
as long as it's one of those videos where they're like
like Mos Def shows up in the middle of the track and starts rapping. I just don't think it fits those songs. This one, it kind of fit. Because the song kind of has a clubby, vibey, heavier mood. So, it almost feels to me like this song is a mixture of different bands that would incorporate. If you think back, rapping in a track, or in a metal track, or in a heavier track, is nothing out of the ordinary. For example, just to name a name, Hybrid Theory, what's the name of the band? Linkin Park. They used to use hip hop like rapping in their song, and it fit because it fits the mood and the vibe of the song. So it's not necessarily just because there's rapping in a track that automatically the track is no good.
No, I'm not saying that. The first
Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit too.
When it first came into the track, I was okay with it because it kind of obviously it matches the song, but it was very short. And then the second time it came, it was kind of just like everything was quiet and it was just her rapping. And
she was just being a boss bitch.
And she was doing her boss bitch dance.
Okay.
But
spasm. You call it spasm.
But okay. I just wasn't into it.
Okay, fair enough.
The first time I was into it because it matched everything. The second time it
to me the track has a little bit of different. I hear little pieces of different bands. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of Linkin Park, a little bit of In This Moment. You know what I mean? So
a lot of In This Moment.
A lot of In This Moment, and then you also have like the industrial side of the sound. When the song got heavier, and I almost wish there was more of that. Yeah. I really like that heaviness in that industrial sound.
Vocals, because those heavy vocals are really nice.
My God, man! Like I was gonna say something that was gonna be completely rude, but anyways, I'm not gonna say it. But she came out of nowhere. I mean, she showed up in the beginning when the song starts. It starts with her harsh vocals, But I didn't even know she was in the band. I thought it was just somebody was singing and she's just an actor playing the vocal.
Yeah.
That's what you thought? That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. And then
that's what I thought too.
When the girl who had the spasm came on, I'm like, okay, so it's her voice.
And then you just have these actors playing it.
The other ones came through, and I was like, okay, can you please give me more of those harsh vocals?
The harsh vocals
instead of the
really
rapping
good.
parts. Please give me the harsh vocals.
I think the rapping part perhaps went a little bit
Too long.
The first one was kind of okay.
The first one was just the right amount of time because it wasn't too long.
But in the spot of the second one, maybe a little bit of harsh vocals in that spot.
In the second one, you can do a little bit, but then kind of end it off with some of the heavy vocals.
I agree with you.
I liked her heavy vocals, but I didn't see much.
I really did. And the third vocalist, she had a really cool voice too.
Yeah, they all had really good voices. It's just that
she had a Christina Scabia kind of look to her. Man, this video like brought so many different things into the mix.
I only had one problem, so for me this is kind of a win, but I really wanted more of those harsh vocals because those harsh vocals were really good. I
wanted more of that, and I wanted more of that heaviness of that industrial sound.
The chorus sound.
The guitars, when the guitars got really heavy and industrial, I wanted a little bit more of that because that sound was like it had a really strong presence to it. And then when you add that to the more melodic approach of the vocals, the gap between the two is so big that creates such a dynamic mechanism because the song sounds heavy. But the vocals are super, like, almost poppy. Like, you have, like, this pop feel to it. Like I said, like, in this moment kind of vibe. So I would like to see more of that complete break, which is very common in this moment. The song going a little bit musically, a little bit heavier, and the vocals sounding a lot more, like, not operatic, but a little bit more over the top with the clean vocals. So I like that. But overall, I enjoyed the track, to be honest with you. I enjoyed the track. But the more you...
The gummy bear part was weird, though.
Oh, I was hoping for something really nasty, to be honest with you.
I was just hoping for it to be a short break, but it was kind of like a long break of just her smashing gummy bears and gummy worms.
I'm okay with that. I was expecting actually to go a little bit wilder, like just rubbing all over yourself. By the way, before we go, one thing I must say, they hired the dudes for the video. They all had like dead bods.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have been in the video.
I swear I saw you in the video.
I think I saw myself in the video. There was a dude there with a hairy belly. I swear to God, I was looking at myself in the mirror when I was looking at him. And I must say, I don't hate it. Because, you know, he's surrounded by beautiful women. Not necessarily men is a little bit questionable. But overall, I was like, wow, these ladies, they just went and you know, they went to the closest daycare. And as dads were coming up to pick up their children, they were hiring them for the video. Good for them. Not going with like, you know, half, you know, all what do you call it? All buffed and chiseled. Dudes.
They went with the dad bod.
Yeah, because let's face it, if I was watching this and I see all these chiseled dudes, it makes me feel like inferior.
Yeah.
There's automatic shrinkage the moment I'm watching the video. This way, I actually felt a little bit of a boner. You know what I mean? Because I felt like I could have been there. It could have been me. It could have been me. All right. On that note, I think we need to end the video.
Yeah, please.
All right, let's end the video on that note. All right, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.